Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing good today. Man, I took this tank out, this Loza M4 Sherman. I've had it for a long time and I've never played it. And I was scrounging around for tier 6 to burn some battle pass points off of, and I found this thing. I was like, well, man, let's see what this thing does. And so I put some equipment on there and took it out, and then I had this game. My very first time out, man, I pulled an ace tanker in high caliber. Yeah, I couldn't believe it, man. This is a really good tank, y'all. It's an M4 Sherman, and that's tier 6, and it did really well, and you'll see. I remember Klaus Kellerman taking his tank out. I watched a couple of his videos, and he had a lot of good things to say about it. It just hits, and it hits consistently, and it's a great tank, man. If it comes available, I highly recommend you, if you're a tank collector, pick this thing up if you don't have it. And you could potentially have a game like I did. So anyway, y'all, I thought I'd show it off. I'm obviously kind of stoked about it. So anyway, without further ado, let's get to it. Thanks for watching. So this Loza tank, this Loza M4 is pretty rare, man. It's not that it's rare, it's just you don't see it very often, at least I don't. And I figured, you know what, I'll pull this thing out and give it a spin. I purchased it because I was kind of like collecting Shermans, and this thing came available, and I scooped it up and I set it aside, and I've never played it before. This is the very first time I've ever taken this thing out on a match. This is the very first match. So I put some equipment on it, loaded it up like my Easy 8, and sort of kinda, and I decided I'd take it out for a spin. I'm not much of a, this is a side I like to spawn. I like to spawn on the south side of this map as a TD, but I'm a medium tank drive. I'm in a medium tank, and I'm not much of a medium tank player. I'm mostly a TD guy, but I figured, you know what, I'm gonna give it a go, and I'm gonna head over here where the heavies usually play, because I kind of know this fight, because this is where I usually play as a TD. I like to get mixed up in this. It's a target-rich environment over here, and that's why I come over here. And I know how the heavies usually play this, and so I figured, I kind of started like I'm gonna be a TD. I was like, no, I'm gonna go over here and go where the heavies usually go, good or bad. It's either gonna be a quick game, a garbage game, or I'm gonna be dead pretty quick. Shoot, I figured I'd get smashed just trying to go across this road right here, because the enemy's usually sitting down there trying to snipe the people crossing. Heavy, man, look at the arties flying, man. Arties, they got 3 arties, dude. It's just ridiculous. I'm glad this is about to be over with. New updates due out any day. Shoot, it might be already out by the time this game airs. There's the M4, and the KV1's pulling up. He's coming around. He's swinging around, getting in their face, which is beautiful, man. And I'm just this gun, man. It's just hitting, and it's hitting well. Churchill's got some armor, so I did critical damage on the Churchill, and this M4 over here, I'm just beating this dude to death. This M4A1. And I just critical hit. Looks like I tracked him again. The Artie's coming down, and there's the enemy. Look at this. The KV1. I smash him, and one of my teammates takes him out. And there's the M4A1. Hit him. Get shot for 66 from the Churchill, and I take out the M4A1. That's the only kill I'm going to have this entire game. But I'm going to be busy. I'm already 751 damage. And there's a T-34-85M sitting back there sniping. And I figure out, see how this gun hits, man? It just when you get aimed, it takes a little bit to get aimed. And I looks like I whiffed it to the left a little bit. That one definitely whiffed, definitely sailed as a flyer. But all in all, man, this tank is performing pretty good. And Churchill's cruising. Looks like I get a good hit on him. And one of my teammates takes out the Churchill. Man, we just rolled this whole heavy line. There goes one of their heavies, a T1 heavy. Wait for him to pull out. I'll move up a little bit. Smash him in the back of his turret. 113. Thank you very much. I'm up to 1,200 damage already. And the arty is just, man, their arties are just giving me the business. See, I mean, dude's swinging shells like he knows my zip code. Like I said, man, I remember Klaus taking this thing out, man, and having some really good games in it on when he was streaming, and I was like, wow, that's, it was like I guess a Lend-Lease tank, kind of deal. And there's the KV2 tier 6. That's a good little tank, man. That tank hits hard, man. And I'm giving this dude the business. Just wearing this guy out. He needs to move. I see what I mean. He just gets into cover, and I'm not going down there. Not out in the open. Once I get spotted, man, they're gonna eat me alive. So I figured, you know what? Somebody's on our cap. I'm going to go back and try to get them off our cap. Looks like our SU 100Y is headed that direction. And one of the enemy mediums is going to get spotted. VK is going to get spotted. And it looks like he's headed for our arties. So I'm going to make a beeline for him. He stopped. It looks like he's taking a shot on our SU 100Y, and he's dead. No, I figured I'd go back here and get back in the mix because there's still a heavy, a TD and a light tank left somewhere. One of their heavies about to get on our cap, and there he is. Which is, shoot, that's beautiful. I know exactly where he's at. So I'll load up some gold ammo here. This KV-85 or KV-1S blade my last. Just, thank you very much. And they capped it out. So team got on the cap, and that's it, man. I was during the game, I'm thinking, wow, man, that was a decent game. And then I saw this, I was like, holy cow, y'all wouldn't have not expecting this. I got Ace Tanker, Bruiser, Fire for Effect. I guess it's Confederate metal. Damaged more tanks than anybody else on my team. And I got High Caliber. I did 2,735 damage, 808 assist damage for a combined 3543. I blocked 75, one kill, one spot, killed the M4A1 Sherman tier 5 tank. And I had a 1,325 XP. Are you kidding me? And I pressed the number 2 button, so I made 38,000 credits. Premium tank. It's my first time out, y'all. So I'm going to switch just so I'm not lying to you. We'll switch over to my account here. And there it is in my, in the garage. Still on the 12th anniversary screen. This is probably about to go away here in a couple days. So it's not a bad looking little tank. I mean, it's it's a Sherman. It's no different than than the other ones. Probably the closest resembling one is the standard Tech Tree Sherman, the Easy 8. Look at this vehicle statistics here, and there you go. One battle, and just it's one thing to say it, it's another thing to prove it to you. So I figured since I'm here, I loaded up the 4 different Shermans tier 6 that I'm aware of, at least just to kind of give you an idea of the comparison. They're all stripped down, there's nothing in them. These are the tanks that I have in my garage. and they're all fairly similar. The stats are all pretty close to each other. There's not a huge disparity, except for the fact that the Thunderbolt has twice as much hull armor in the front than the rest of them, but then it's got a little bit slower reload time of the gun. Mobility is kind of favoring towards the Loza, but all in all, man, they're pretty similar except for the armor on the Thunderbolt, the whole armor. So if you come up on a Thunderbolt, shoot it in its turret or something, don't waste your time on the hole unless you press the number 2 button. That thing is tough nut to crack, man. And I mean, everybody knows this. I mean, you low tier guys just press the number 2 button or try to shoot it in its side. If he's coming straight at you, you use your mobility and get away from him and try to craft a different angle. So the engine power favors the standard tech tree, Easy 8. Traverse speed is pretty good on the Loza. But all in all, man, take a tank out your first time out and pull an ace tanker and get a high caliber. A lot of that had to do with matchmaking and all that. I was just in the right place at the right time. I just got lucky because I'm no medium tank. That's not my jam. So, but I think the tank was just a great tank, man. I think it just hit, penetrated. Them long distance shots on the T-3485M was, and even the IKV, man, those were pretty long distance shots, and it just seemed to hit. So anyway, y'all, I hope you enjoyed it. This tank is a lot of fun, and if you're a Sherman collector or whatever, this is one you definitely. I haven't seen it come up for sale in a while, so but it will eventually. They always do. They always bring the stuff back around when you least expect it. And I don't even remember. I can't even remember when it was. I don't even remember when I got it. I've had it for so long, and it's just. I decided I wanted to try to get all the Shermans, at least all the ones I could get my hands on. I didn't. The one tank I didn't have included, I didn't have the auto-loaded French monstrosity. That's not even really a real Sherman. I mean, I guess it kind of is, and I didn't have the tier 8. That's a whole another animal in itself. So just the basic tier 6 Sherman that you're used to seeing. So anyway, good tank, man. A lot of fun. It was a fun game, and I hope you enjoyed it. It's your first time here and you like what you see, please consider subscribing. It really helps me out. Never want complete garbage due to me, and it was all me. Please give a thumbs up, leave a comment, would be awesome. Anyway, y'all, I hope that y'all have a great day. Y'all take care, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye.